Hey, welcome. If you've ever found yourself sitting alone, staring at a giant to-do list, and just wishing you could find a little spark of focus to get started, well, then this is for you. We're going to talk about the incredible power of working alone, but doing it together. I mean, this quote really hits home, doesn't it? Especially for those of us who are building our own businesses or working from home. That freedom is amazing, for sure. But man, the silence can get really loud sometimes. So let's start with this idea. You're not meant to do it all by yourself. Because let's be real, being a solopreneur or a remote worker, it's not just a job title. It's a whole different reality, right? And it comes with its own unique set of challenges that go way, way beyond just the work on your plate. Okay, let's talk about the big one first, loneliness. According to Buffer's 2023 report, a whopping 23% of remote workers say that loneliness is their single biggest struggle. Think about that. That's almost 1 in 4 people feeling disconnected while they're trying to build their dreams. But it actually goes a lot deeper than just feeling alone. There's this other thing happening, this constant invisible work that is just quietly draining our energy and our focus. You might have heard of it. It's called the mental load. So this mental load is basically that never-ending to-do list that's always running in the background of your mind. Anticipating what the family needs, organizing schedules, keeping track of everything. And the research is pretty clear. This tends to fall more heavily on women, and it leads to something called cognitive spillover. It's like trying to get your work done with like a dozen different browser tabs open in your brain at all times. It's exhausting. So that brings us to the million-dollar question, right? In a world that is practically designed to distract us from every angle, inside and out, how on earth do we get our focus back and actually get stuff done? Well, the answer is actually surprisingly simple, and it is backed by some really cool psychology. So let's dive into a technique called body doubling. Body doubling is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's where you work on your own stuff, but you do it in the presence of someone else who's also working. That other person, your body double, acts like an anchor for your attention. Their quiet, focused energy is like this gentle external nudge that helps keep you on task. So why does this actually work? It's because of a principle in psychology called social facilitation. Basically, when we see other people working and putting in effort, it kind of triggers a mirror effect in our own brains. It's like focus is contagious, you know? It just makes it easier for us to find our own flow. And hey, this isn't just a vibe. It's something you can actually measure. Take a look at this data. When you're working totally alone, the task completion rate is around 12%. But just by adding a virtual body double, someone on a video call, it jumps up. It just goes to show that even that quiet presence on a screen is enough to make a real, tangible difference. And this is where it gets really powerful. Studies on virtual co-working groups found a massive 41% increase in sustained focus. But maybe even more important, people also reported a major drop in their anxiety levels. So this isn't just about ticking boxes on your to-do list. It's about feeling better while you do it. And that science, that whole spirit, is exactly why we created our weekly remote together sessions right here at Freya's Arbor. It's our way of taking this proven idea and creating a space where you can come and find that focus and that connection for yourself. We keep the structure super simple and totally low pressure on purpose. We hop on, say a quick hello, maybe share what we're hoping to work on if we feel like it. Then we all hit mute and just get to work in this really comfortable, companionable silence. At the very end, we pop back on to celebrate whatever we got done, no matter how small. That's it. Simple. And that leads me to the single most important rule of remote together. It's the come as you are rule. There is absolutely zero pressure to perform or to even be working on something for your business. Seriously, you can bring anything to these sessions. It could be that deep, strategic work you need to do, but it could also be that pile of laundry that's been staring at you all week, or paying bills, or just taking an hour to read a book or journal. Tidying your desk, sorting your mail, it all counts. It's all productive. This is really what we believe at our core. Your presence is what matters. Taking care of your life, your home, your well-being, that is just as valuable as taking care of your business. In fact, you can't really do one without the other. And what's really cool is that when you start to consistently make this time for yourself, the benefits create this powerful ripple effect that goes way beyond just what you get done in that 1 hour. It starts to build a routine for you, like an anchor in what can be a really chaotic week. It helps you draw a line in the sand, so when you're done, you can actually rest without feeling guilty. And maybe the best part? You start to see the same friendly faces every week, and you realize you're part of a community that just gets it. So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What's that one thing you keep putting off? That project that feels too big, or that book you really want to read? What could you finally accomplish if all you had to do was just show up? We would absolutely love to see you there. So grab your laptop, or your laundry basket, or just a cup of coffee. We save a seat for you every single week. You can find the schedule and sign up right inside our community. Just look for the Events tab. We can't wait to be remote together.